Welcome to your most educative, entertaining, and enlightening program. It is indeed a good day for a healthy living.
By the grace of God, with God's blessings, I'm able to wake up renewed, refreshed, and able to go on and on again. To keep watching Healthy Living.
Have no enemies that will keep you worried all the time.
You can live healthy with the food that you eat.
This is Healthy Living. Permit me to warmly welcome you to this special series of Healthy Living. We will be educating and enlightening you on how we have been blessed by nature with plants and herbs suitable for foods and medicines for our daily healthy living and total well-being. We will further educate you on how you can transform your health with some of these natural plants, medicinal plants, and healing herbs like the bitter kola, scent leaf, coconut, mango leaf, tiger nut, ginger, turmeric, mushroom, lemon, lime, etc. and they are powerful remedies. You can't afford to miss this series because we will enlighten you on how you can use these simple natural plants and herbs to treat and manage even reverse health challenges like anxiety, depression, chronic pain, heart disease, hormone imbalances, fatigue, addictions, infertility, autoimmune conditions, sleep-related conditions, memory loss, obesity, and so much more. In order to have a professional confirm the efficacies of these natural plants and herbs, we tracked an expert, a renowned scientist, a professor of pharmacognosy, who has contributed immensely to the country's human and biological resources, including traditional medicines. He and his group of renowned scientists has researched, processed, and packaged some of these natural plants and herbs into medicines, health foods, smart foods, and teas, so you can have express access to these powerful gifts of nature and their natural remedies for your healthy living, well-being, and longevity. Welcome to your most educative, entertaining, enlightening, and engaging program on air right now, Healthy Living with Nelly Frank. It's always a pleasure to have you join us on this program. Today, we're talking food security. Then, we will further educate and enlighten you on the numerous health benefits and nutritional values of ginger. Food safety and security. Food safety is used as a scientific method describing handling, preparation, and storage of food in ways that prevent foodborne illness. Access to sufficient amounts of safe and nutritious food is key to sustaining life and promoting good health. Unsafe food containing harmful bacteria, viruses, parasites, or chemical substance causes more than 200 diseases, ranging from diarrhea to cancers. Foodborne illnesses are usually infectious or toxic in nature and caused by bacteria, viruses, parasites, or chemical substance entering the body through contaminated food. Chemical contamination can lead to acute poisoning or long-term diseases such as cancer. Many foodborne diseases may lead to long-lasting disability and death. Oh wow! You see why it is expedient that we talk about food safety? Because if the food we're consuming is safe, then our health will equally be safe. If you've been following us in the last few weeks, we've been bringing to you some health and dietary products from Interseed Today, we will join the leader of the group to tell us how safe these natural foods and products are for our consumption. Let's now educate you on the numerous health benefits and nutritional values of ginger. Ginger is a flowering plant that originated in Southeast Asia. It is among the healthiest and most delicious spices on the planet. Ginger can be used fresh, dried, powder, or as an oil or juice. Facts you must know about ginger. Do you know that ginger raw is the main bioactive compound in ginger and that it is responsible for ginger's medicinal properties? Do you know that ginger raw has powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects? Do you also know that according to research, it helps to reduce oxidative stress, which is the result of having an excess amount of free radicals in the body? Welcome back. You didn't know all this? Well, now you know. Let's now educate you more on the numerous health benefits of ginger. Fights germs. Certain chemical compounds in fresh ginger help your body ward off germs. Keeps your mouth healthy. The active antibacterial compound in ginger called gingerols help oral bacteria from growing. It helps with weight loss. Ginger plays a role in weight loss. According to studies conducted in humans and animals, it was concluded that ginger supplementation sufficiently reduced body weight and blood insulin level. Welcome back. Red alert. You must speak to an expert before you ever take any supplements. Now, let's educate you on few ways you can make use of ginger by yourself from your kitchen in your home. Here are a few ways you can use ginger to combat fever and common cold. Ginger tea. Tea is one of the most consumed beverages around the world. Looking for a drink to warm you up? You can cut up some ginger and add it to boiling water, allow it for a while, then enjoy the gift of nature. Ginger soup. Soup is one of the easiest, most versatile things you can make at home. So, it makes sense that ginger would be a fantastic component for your soup. These and so much more are the health benefits and the nutritional values of ginger. We will now meet with our guest who will educate us more on how he and a group of renowned scientists has researched, processed, packaged, and standardized ginger and other natural products, herbs, and spices into food stored in a bottle and food supplement for your daily healthy need. Let's meet him.
We pride ourselves that we are qualitative product by design. That we do quality by design. That means that from the word go, we know what we are looking for. From the farm, it's controlled. Let me give you a wondering example where there was a time we harvested a particular quantity of andrography from Abuja, transporting it to Umona Kiwe, or to Soka. Halfway it rained. The driver didn't know it would rain, so he didn't bring the tarpaulin to cover the top. So as soon as he got to the destination, we were faced with a dilemma. The plant doesn't spoil, but we have had rain on it. So, and it was early rain. I know the early rain normally has a lot of things that come from it. We could have washed the crop, could have done that, but we didn't take the risk. Because we had to maintain our quality. So the entire truckload was discarded.
Like seriously?
Yes.
So I thought actually you were going to get enough water.
Exactly, because we were not sure what would take care of those. We can actually do a whole lot of quality assurance, but we didn't want to take the risk. Wow. It wasn't worth that chance. So the quality control starts from the farm, and then before each batch is made, they have to be quality controlled, each batch. And what it then means that we have marker substances, the substances we are looking for. Not that those are the active constituents, but there are markers, that are things that identify with that crop. We must make sure that it is there. If it is not there, then we'll discard it. I give you an example of, again, andrographis. It's a bitter substance. So if you are testing it mainly for the bitterness, there are so many things in it that can be bitter. So you may lose the particular distance. So you now do it in terms of checking for andrographolide, one of the main constituents. So it doesn't take much time. So the chemist will look, the microbiology will look, two different branches will look at the product or the compound before they now certify it for manufacturing. And once they do that, then we now go into the process of their manufacture. But it has to be exact. There's no cutting corner, there's no nearby. There's even one particular case where with bitter leaf. We cultivated bitter leaf to the extent that our bitter leaf was like a tobacco leaf, very broad, which not the same normal size as bitter leaf. So it took us a while before we could use the bitter leaf, because while we spent time debating was the fact that the organoleptic properties were not the same.
Okay.
The size was more than normal, and the look of it was also different. The taste was the same. The TLC, the T-layer chromatography was the same. There are no microbiological contaminants, but just the look of it. So it took us a time. So what we had to do was total product analysis. So we had to do principal active constituents in it, and we had to do that assay before we could then allow the. Only when we finished doing it, we now realized that what happened was that because the bitter leaf was cultivated here in Abuja, it's not the normal environment for the bitter leaf. So it has the ability to really express itself, and plants do that a whole lot. There was a time we were cultivating a particular Indian plant for the Indians, and we were selling it to them. We cultivate it here, they buy. It's a plant that is normally an Indian plant, but because when it grows here, it now contains more of the active constituents than in India. So it was better for them that we cultivate it for them here. So those are the processes we take in terms of making the teas. Then we will now notice that if you have bought any of our teas, that we will try to minimize the packaging. We only utilize as much as is necessary. We don't have those tags that are in teas and so on. And so that the idea is to make it as environmentally friendly as we can, and then make it compliant to the demands of the kind of customers we have. Because most people who come to us are people who believe in healthy living, and one of the best important segments of healthy lifestyle is the environment. And so we will try to be mindful of not causing damage unknowingly on the environment. So that's the kind of process that we pass through. But what is sobering that there are about at least 50,000 known medicinal plants that we know, that we have cataloged in the books that I showed you earlier, that we know. But we have not been able to put into market up to 20, we have about 25 only out of 50,000. So you can imagine the kind of business Nigeria will make if we play into the big league. Right now, we are one of the few countries in Africa that do not export medicinal plants in any sizable quantity. Even our neighboring countries, Ghana, Cameroon, they are big-time players in that whole sector. Even if not for nothing else, for our compatriots in Europe and the US, they buy bitter leaf still, they buy all sorts of things still. I don't know whether you have seen one of the videos trending about a company in America that made bitter leaf into a capsule. It was trending all over the place and so on. Because we sat down, we are not doing much. Other people are doing it. I told you about moringa being an Hausa soup ingredient, but it's now a big global market. But we didn't put that value addition to it. So what we try to do in the group is that we add value from the scratch to the end. Our facility at Omuna, for example, we deliberately on our made it a GMP standard, good manufacturing practice standard. Nobody demands it of dietary supplement. Nobody demands it of herbal product. But we on our own impose that standard on ourselves. And the idea here is that we have product that can match and surpass that of any other place in the world. We want to be able to have a competitive value in what we are doing, and that is that. But all that we do is anchored on two things. One, it is Afrocentric, it is our own, as much as we can. And secondly, much more importantly, it is based on solid science. We don't do anything that we cannot defend scientifically. We can talk from now till the kingdom come, but if there are no scientific validation, we will not touch it. So everything we are doing, my colleagues and I, we are based on science. So we have trying to see the little we can do to introduce science as a business and to show that you can, from scientific enterprise, be able to help mankind. Our major contribution so far has been the fact that we can do sustainably, be able to have a healthy lifestyle. And then that's why our motto is science for humanity. So we try to do science, but with a human face, not just doing it for the sake of doing science. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Nelly.
Oh wow, quite interesting, educative and enlightening. Thank you once more, Professor Maurice Eo, for educating us this much. You must know that the Interseed product is made from a safe soil and it is safe for our consumption. After listening to the explanation by the professor, we believe that you'll be able to make your choice whenever you are looking for a food supplement, especially those that are naturally made and safe for your health. All right, now let's take a look at our health word on Mabel. Educative, isn't it? It is a wrap for today. Let's quickly drop the anchor right here, and we will see you again soonest. Until we come your way again, remember to keep taking care of your health. It is important for you to take care of your health. The Interseed dietary and supplement products, as discussed on the program, is available via the link displayed on your screen. You can call the number as well. Remember to like our page, watch our programs on YouTube, subscribe and follow us on our social media platforms as displayed on the screen. For questions concerning health, other inquiries, partnership, sponsorship and participation on the program, please WhatsApp or SMS us on the number displayed on your screen. I am Nelly Frank. Bye.